Before we start, we need to prepare these materials: a hot press, clothes, a computer, scissors, a linoleum, and the pattern to print. First, we strongly recommend the machine be equipped with this purifier because it can help reduce the odor during baking. Please be sure to elongate all the tube and no shrinkage, as the heat will melt the shrinking tube. Next, we need to set the temperature of the oven. Click the temperature display on the screen. It is recommended to be set between 194 and 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Then start the preheating. There is a broken line animation, which means it is heating up. When the line changes to a vertical wavy line, it means that the heating is over and we can begin to print. If you are using this machine for the first time, you need to print a test chart to check whether there is any clogging in the print probe. We click Maintenance. This is the printing process. Let's open the lid, then take out the film. This one is the detection chart we just printed. These are the color printing charts, and these in the bottom area are white printing charts. Let's first look at the colorful ones on top. Within the black part, we can see a small line blank, which represents a small nozzle is blocked. If the total number of these pieces is no more than 4, that means all the black nozzles are fine, and you don't have to clean them. Another case that needs cleaning is when there is any connected small blank like this. So how to clean it? You can watch my lesson 7. Connect the USB cable to the computer. Go to the xTool Studio. Then we create a new project. Search and select the corresponding machine. There is a sign showing successful connection. Change the horizontal level to automatic mode. Next, we need to import the image. Select the picture we need to print. If you find the pattern is not so clear, we can use AI to turn this blurry picture into a high-definition one, but it will consume 6 points. Click on the pattern and adjust the size slightly. If you want to adjust the size of clothes, go to the Mockup function, where you can find many types of clothes which suits for printing best. For example, I have a white t-shirt in size L, and there are various sizes of this t-shirt to choose. On the left side is the corresponding size parameters. Let's zoom in and adjust the pattern to proper size. This size is almost right. Apply scaling and close this page. Now, I will explain the parameters of the settings generally. If you want more details, please check the official instruction. The first one is print precision. There are 3 levels, and the middle one is the default level, which can basically cover most of the needs. If the picture is particularly high definition, we can choose the bottom option. The second parameter is white ink fill. There are several options. Our default option is object area fill, which only covers the object. And this is for full image coverage. This is the spot color for special color filling. Next is the feather parameter. For this parameter, we just set it to 100. Then the following one is the print direction. We usually default to bidirectional. This side is the concentration of color ink. We recommend setting the concentration of foam to 75%. parameter below refers to mirror printing. The default is to turn on, so don't adjust it. Click the drop-down list of the print button. One of the functions above is skipping blank space. It can automatically move the image closer, and it won't waste the printing film. I only have one picture here, so I needn't turn on it. Now, I'm going to talk about the color band. When we start printing the pattern, 2 color bands will be printed on both sides at first to ensure that the ink output is normal. For better effect, we suggest the both sides option. We can see the color bars have come out, and the picture is mirrored. But don't worry, due to our setting mentioned before, the pattern will become normal in actual printing. Before the last step for our print, we need check on the touchscreen if heating is completed. When the line changes into a vertical wavy line, it means the heating is over and we can begin to print now. Before it shows that the upload is completed, we mustn't unplug the USB cable from the computer. Okay, we see the machine prints in color first, then the color print is covered with white foam. After printing, the film will be transported to the powder sprinkling area. These glue powders are to make the pattern sticky to various materials for a long time without falling off. The next step is to shake off the excess powder and return to the powder bin for recycling. For the newly printed area, because the ink is not dry, the powder will stick to the pattern and not be shaken off. After powder shaking, the printing film will be conveyed to the oven, bonding the glue powder and the ink together. Finally, the printed film comes out from the bottom vent. Okay, have a look at this film. There is a slight wrinkle, which is normal for after baking film. If your film is much more wrinkled than mine, it may be caused by too high setting temperature. You can refer to the lesson 9 for the solution about film deformation. Next, we will start the hot pressing of the pattern. Cut off the excess film and leave the main part. Adjust the temperature to 320 degrees Fahrenheit and set the time to 6 seconds. Next, I recommend place the cushion inside the garment for better ironing effect. Since new garments tend to have noticeable creases, you'd better iron one more time to smooth them out. Place the printed pattern in the center and then iron it using as much pressure as possible. Pressing time is over. Don't remove the film immediately. Please wait at least 15 seconds. If you notice wrinkles, bulging, yellowing, or the film isn't sticking to the garment after ironing, please refer to my lesson 10 about abnormal pattern for help. This arc is the easiest to tear. When tearing, you'd better not tear it vertically, but backwards by 180 degrees. When we finish removing the film, we still get an important step, which is to cover a linoleum over the pattern. It is strongly recommended to re-iron it to make the pattern better adhere to the clothes. The setting is the same as before. Finally, take this linoleum away. Wow, look at this artifact. This is a very successful experience. The clothes can't be torn apart. We can see that the pattern on our clothes is the same as that on our screen exactly. I believe you have succeeded as well in following our steps. You can upload your first work on our xTool studio or post it on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. We have official accounts on these platforms. Welcome to interact with us. See you next time. Bye.